What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Bevo's or Bevo's. Someone let me know that it was Bevo's after. Bevo's Tech Pack. Yeah, basically, we have been doing a little bit of mining since we left off. Ooh, some redstone. That's what I want. And one of the problems that I'm having right now is actually getting myself the heck out of here. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that I installed Vein Miner, which doesn't seem to be working right now for some reason. It should be working. I should be able to hold down a button. I think what might have happened is my keys got reset or something. And I just loaded up Minecraft just now. So it might be like a little bit funky or something like that. But the reason why I added the vein miner is because it just makes it a lot easier to get these ores. And it's not like it's cheating or anything. It just kind of saves a lot of time, the way that I see it. Because I'm going to get those ores regardless. And all it really means is that I don't have to spend more time holding down the mouse button. However, since it's broken and not working for me for some reason, I'm going to have to take a look into that. I'm still going to have to do that. I think what happened is that there was a new update to the Bevo pack, and Bevo, I really want to say a Bevo. I really do. But, yeah, so I think there was a new update to it, and it kind of reset some of the mods that I had added to it, or it could just be, like I said, a reset to the keys, which could also be due to the update. So yeah, this episode, by the way, guys, I want to take a look at probably a little bit of Mechanism mod, and for one, I kind of want to just get out of here. I've got the stuff that I want. I just needed some redstone. Can I actually get out of here using my favorite scaffold blocks? It's like the only thing I like out of Industrial Craft 2, to be honest. Although I haven't really checked too much into it. Oh, this is going to take forever, isn't it? So Industrial Craft might have changed a little bit of stuff, but for the most part, the reason why I don't really like it too much is it's just tedious. Like, it's just super tedious. I'm not a big fan of super tedious things, as I say this, like mining upwards to get the heck out of a hole, but yeah, so I don't... Okay, I'm just going to assume that explosion was not for me. I don't have Ars Magica, so there should not be any sort of meteors or anything like that. Actually, I'm pretty sure that Ars Magica is not updating to 1.7. 1.7.10? Yeah, I don't think it's updating to 1.7. I think that something was up with the mod author. He kind of went a little incognito type thing, or just decided, hey, I need a break, because we all need breaks sometimes, and I'm sure he's probably doing something like school work or actual work, who knows. Are we making any sort of progress at all? Watch now, I'm gonna like come right up in the middle of something super important, or like surrounded by a bunch of mods. That's not gonna be too cool. Anyways, I'm going to continue up to the surface, which apparently is like years away, and I shall meet up with you guys once I'm up there. Yeah. Called it. I so called it. We dug straight, you know, making a staircase or whatever, and came out right underneath my stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I've done a little bit of stuff in preparation. I've finally made use of the limestone stuff that we have here. So this tunnel now leads up to a new area that I'm not entirely finished with the design yet, but this is basically how it's going to look. And over here we're going to be putting a bunch of our next tier stuff that we're going to be using. I'm not sure which tech mod I want to get into next, but I'm thinking either Mechanism or Thermal Expansion. Thermal Expansion I tend to do a lot of, and other people tend to love a lot as well. But Mechanism is just so new, it's so shiny, it's so special. I kind of want to. I think I might start with it depending on how it looks. But yeah, I added some bushes just to make things look a little bit better. And one of the other things is this up here. It looks a little bit busy to me right now. I think what I might do is add some more glass. Basically, what is... Here, let me just head up there. It's just chisel, normal vanilla glass, you just use the chisel on it, and it's the steel glass. You can't really tell with Wayla, that's weird. Because like if I look at this, it tells me huge cobblestone dials. Why doesn't this tell me? Anyways, yeah, this is like steel framed glass. It looks kind of neat, I thought. And it was kind of the look I was going for, is not just like, you know, clear glass everywhere. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It does look very, very, very busy. Like it's got a lot going on when you're down on the ground. And I might change that by adding yet another layer to it, because that'll basically just connect up all of the connected textures for the outside and make it look a little bit better. Because I don't want it too busy, because then it's just going to draw the eye too much. And I don't have any food. I guess I ran out of food when I was down in the mine. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've done for now. So what we're going to get started on is one of the tech mods, so I shall be right back once I get all of my stuff together and ready to go. Oh yeah, I also crafted up some apple trees. You can do that by taking an apple here. I don't have any space! This sucks! Okay, get rid of the crafting table. There we go. So these things grow apples on them. You can just harvest them by slowly but surely beating the crap out of the apple. Yeah, you know, bruised apples never really bothered me all that much, but, whew, man. Takes, like, the strength of a giant to get this apple down. I thought you just, like, twist and pulled, or something like that. Anyways, yeah, you just take an apple and you can combine it with any, well, I mean, one sapling. So there you go, and then you just boom, and then boom, and there you go. That's an apple sapling. You just plant it down like a normal tree, and it'll start growing these apples. I think they look pretty cool. I want to try and get one of each fruit that I can, just because, like, you know, I've got the Spice of Life mod in here, which means that I'm going to have to watch what I eat and make sure that I eat lots of different varieties. And, ooh, look at that, I got my crafting table back. Didn't even mean to, but I did. And we've got ourselves lots of food here growing. I am going to need to watch out for that, definitely. So, yep, that's what we got going on, and I shall be right back. Welcome back, guys and girls. Yeah, we're here at the smeltery yet again. I just wanted to show you guys this really quick. So I need to make some aluminum brass. According to the NEI, it says that it's a 4:1 ratio of aluminum ore and copper ore, so we're just going to stick that in there. The reason why I want to do that is because I only have 8 lead, and I don't want to go down into the caves again. I'm going to need the lead for a project later on, for some, you know, some machines later on, so I'm going to need to smelt it up because this is the best way to do it. But I only have 8, which means that I'll only be able to get 1 block of lead out of it, because you need a total of 9, of course, to be able to get all of your stuff out evenly, because, you know, there's 9 lead in a block then. So there we go, that should mix, and oh, okay, I guess it's a 3:1 ratio, and I was completely wrong. So I'm just making up some aluminum brass, and then we just need to slap down an iron ingot here, and then pour it out. There we go, it'll fill with aluminum brass, making ourselves a ingot cast. Basically, now we're able to cast ingots, which is cool. I'm gonna throw in the lead ore and make myself some lead ingots and, you know, a block of lead, of course, because that's the fastest way of doing it. And then we'll be able to get started. I think we're going to start with Mekanism as our mod of choice, with a little tiny bit of thermal expansion. The main reason for that is one of the major conduits, well, I'm going to be using the conduits for thermal expansion, a universal, I can't remember what it's called, basic something. Basic, there it is. Basic universal cable added by Mekanism as a mod. I've used these in the past in 1.7, and they just cause an insane amount of FPS lag, and I just couldn't figure out why it is. And this was happening to absolutely everybody that was playing on my on the server that I was playing on, and they just, oh my goodness, we couldn't figure out why it was causing so much lag. So to avoid any sort of laggy FPS or anything like that, I'm just gonna stick to the normal thermal expansion conduits, which are easy enough to craft if I could find them. Oh right, I forgot I'm in mod subsets. There we go. That should do it. No! Oh well, they're in here somewhere. We'll find them. Yeah, one of them is the leadstone. So let's see if that'll work. Maybe I'm just spelling conduit wrong. There we go. Leadstone. No. Okay. Well, I will eventually find them. Maybe they're not in the pack anymore. That's rather weird. Alright, well, anyways, I shall see you guys in a moment. Welcome back, guys and girls. After a lot of research and furiously going through a bunch of different pages just to make absolute sure that I was correct, it seems as though thermal expansion in the 1.7 update has removed conduits as well as item ducts and fluid ducts. Yeah, I thought that was really weird. I guess there must be a reason as to why the mod author is doing that, considering that's probably one of the most useful things in the entirety of the mod pack. I mean, sure, it has like the pulverizer and stuff like that, but you always had alternatives to that in other mods as well. But the thing is, like, I don't know, I could go on a giant rant. I think it's really silly, but I'm sure that there has to be a proper reason for it, for him to actually have to do that. Maybe there's something that's changed, or maybe he's just not able to update it anymore. But anyways, yep, so thermal expansion has removed energy conduits, meaning the leadstone energy conduits that I was looking for are not actually in the game anymore. That's why I couldn't find them. So instead, we're going to have to go an alternate route indeed. We are actually going to have to go with those basic universal conduit cables, whatever you want to call them. But before we can make those, we need to get ourselves a little bit of steel. And in order to get steel in Mekanism, you need to start out with something called the Metallurgic Infuser. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, energy ×1, speed ×1. You can update these things with speed upgrades and some energy upgrades and stuff like that. So you can make it using osmium ingots, 4 iron in the slots furnace, and 2 redstone. How that gives this sexy thing right here. I'm just going to place it willy-nilly because we are going to change where it's going to be located later on. But, ooh. Oh, my game just crashed. Oh my. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Okay, welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. My computer derped out and decided to get mad at Minecraft for some reason. Anyways, so we have the Metallurgic Infuser. Ooh, sexy, shiny. How this comes from 2 furnaces and a bit of metal, I have no idea, but you know what? Let's just roll with it because it looks awesome. It looks kind of like a radio, just hooked up to a wall or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, in order to power this thing, because it is going to need power and some redstone, or you can just power it all on redstone. There we go. Throw some redstone in there. I think it needs a lot more redstone than that to do what we want to do. But to save ourselves a little bit of redstone and some time, we are going to make ourselves a heat generator, also from Mekanism, but this time Mekanism generators, because, you know, that's a sub-mod. But yeah, this is Mekanism heat generator. It basically generates energy from heat. You can cover it in lava for passive generation, and you can also feed it some coal, and it just acts like a basic generator. It generates very slow amounts of energy, so you definitely don't want to be running your base on like 50 million of these, unless you're crazy, like me! Anyways, it comes with 3 iron, 2 copper, a furnace, and osmium ingots. Anyways, let's just get right into it. And we slap this thing. I think it can go right next to it and it'll start powering it. Boom. You accept power? You accept power now? Alright, we need to throw in some coal. Well, that... is it... Oh, okay, look at that. It converts it right in there. Can I get rid of this? I can't remember how to get rid of any... Anyways, so we're gonna throw some coal in there. And it converts the coal directly into lava. You can hear it running in the background, and it converts the lava directly into RF. There we go, and it also produces some light. So, once it does that, it should be given some stuff to this. Oh, is it in here? Producing, storing, max output 40 RF per tick. No, it's not. Okay. Well, I'm going to figure out how to do this, and I'm also going to sleep through the night, and I shall be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a good night's rest, the sun is up in the sky, and I also found out how to work this thing. See this little tiny hole right here? this little tiny hole, you can break these things with a pickaxe, by the way, and it'll keep its inventory and its energy and all that stuff. But you see that little hole? It needs to go onto the back of this thing. So here we go, and then we just place it like that, and as you can see, it's connected, and this thing is actually out of energy now, but that's because it's filling this thing up here. So we can fill this up a little tiny bit there. Oh, it doesn't really want to work all that well. Okay, I'm trying to do the whole where you drag in with your mouse wheel. Anyways, so now that we have this with some power, we can start making ourselves some... Oh, we can use the iron ingots, by the way, to craft... What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we use it to make Enriched Alloy. And the reason why we want Enriched Alloy is because not only do a lot of Mekanism machines require it, but also because we are going to be using a large amount of wind turbines. I love these things. I can't stress that enough. I love these things so much. Anyways, you can use the Metallurgic Infuser to get a lot of different materials that you need for the wind turbine. It's a really, really easy to make thing. You just need 1 Enriched Alloy, 3 osmium ingots, an energy tablet, which is made with 2 more Enriched Alloy, and 3 gold. I am stumbling over my words. Yep, and then its basic recipe, this just requires the Metallurgic Infuser using osmium ingot into a basic control unit. And yeah, so it works pretty well. We can get ourselves a little bit more Enriched Alloy, and I'm going to go ahead and craft this off camera, and I shall be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You might be able to tell, but I am a bit sick right now. Really cool thing about that, my voice drops like mad when I have a stuffy nose. Oh my, fantastic. Oh, wonderbar. Anyways, yeah, so I'm a little bit sick. It's about like an entire week since the last time I recorded this segment. I just ran out of time, and then I got super busy with school and stuff, so yeah. Oh my goodness. And now I'm sick. Fantastic, isn't it? Anyways, yeah, so I've gone ahead and started crafting up a little bit more of the, what are they called now? They're in here. Okay, the Enriched Alloys, and man, oh man, are these things expensive. I think like 2, in order to go through 2 of them, with the amount of power that you need, is just ridiculous. This thing is the crappiest thing I have ever seen for generating energy. It is so inefficient, so inefficient. 32 coal for one freaking Enriched Alloy. Oh my goodness, it's so expensive. So expensive for one operation. That is so expensive. Which is why I am glad that we are now going to be able to get ourselves some free energy, so it's all worth it. And the free energy, of course, comes in the form of, well, not the energy tablet, because this thing comes with absolutely 0 energy anyways, period. But, no, you need 2 of these energy tablets, which are crafted the way that I just showed you, and I didn't mean to pull that out yet. But you need 2 of these things, and then you also need yourself a basic control unit, which is just an osmium ingot inside of this thing with some redstone on the side. Or is it? I am... Not that, this. There we go, yeah, it's a... redstone on the side. It doesn't consume very much redstone per usage, by the way. It only uses, I'd say, 1 redstone per one of these things. It's just that it consumes a lot of power. And I think it's just because this is so inefficient of a machine right now, but oh well. What can you do? Anyways, all of this stuff gets us Mr. Wind Turbine. Yeah, and the wind turbine is... Oh, is he just gonna follow my... No, okay, good. Alright, Mr. Wind Turbine here, like we have him, he is better, like best used, the higher up you are. So, if you will look at my map, which has been updated, by the way, because like I said, it's been a week, so yeah, Bevos or Bevos, I'm going to call it Bevos. Tech Pack has been updated, so it updated a bunch of my settings were reset and stuff, and I had to fix a bunch of things, and I can't get the map to fix. What is that over there? That looks interesting. Anyways, the higher up it is, the better. So we are at Y96 right now. I could go over there, but I think this is as close, like as far as I want it to be. I'm gonna run some wires down here as well. And I might actually bring my setup up here until I actually get some wires. Over there would, of course, be the highest point that I can get to without building upwards. But basically, it works on a linear scale, so the higher up that you go up in the sky, in the Y direction, the more power you're going to get from these things. Because, you know, in the real world, that's kind of how wind works. It gets faster the higher up you go. Because the air is lighter, there's less air, and therefore the particles are able to move like crazy people, like children on sugar, except sugar doesn't actually make you hyper. But anyways, I am rambling. Boom! Ha! Doesn't he sound amazing? Oh my goodness, just listen to that sound. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty, it's so beautiful. Okay, and as you will also notice, we are generating a really large amount of RF. We are generating, I can't tell, but I think it's 165.15 RF per tick. It might actually be this right here, but that seems a little ridiculous. Now, what you'll also notice on this bad boy here is that he has a little green slot right here. This is the only place that you can get the power from. You can rotate him around with a wrench, but I don't have a wrench on me right now because I am poor, because I'm just starting out. But basically, you want to, this is where your power is going to come out of, so you kind of want to place him that way. I think what we'll do is, for the meantime, we're just going to go grab this thing down here. Oh my goodness. I do not recommend getting sick. It is not fun. Boom. I just lost iron, didn't I? Oh, crap. Oh well, whatever. It's only 1 iron, and we will have plenty of iron to come because I'm going to have to mine like a madman. And, I think there's actually something in this mod that I can use to my advantage. Now this should be, yeah, there we go. Oh, and we kept our iron, but we didn't keep this. Alright, so as you can see, it is connected to the green output, so it is getting tons of power. That filled up really fast. This is full on energy already. This thing is ridiculous. And it's very cheap to make these things too, so I feel very cheaty making them, but oh my goodness. Oh, it's so worth it. Oh, yeah, it's also 6 o'clock if you didn't know. My time. You guys probably won't see this in time. Anyways, yeah, for some odd reason it makes, like, chat messages every single time that, that we do stuff. And, yeah, it's neat. Anyways, I wanted to mention one more neat little thing. Oh, right, I need 1 redstone in here for that. Yeah, so it takes 1 redstone to convert one of these things in. It might take 2 for the osmium. No? Okay, there we go. So we'll be able to get 2 of these guys. That should do for our energy requirements for a very long time. I have rambled long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm hoping to get a little bit better. I probably won't be able to release too many videos this week, but next week I should be a little bit better on it. Exams are coming up though, so I might have to slow down on the releases, which kind of sucks, but I'm gonna try and keep up with it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I shall see you in the next one. Until next time, bye-bye. Bye. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I look like a farmer. Also, this is not my skin. Why does Steve have dirty hands? Huh? Dirty hands. Look at that. Okay. Anyways, bye!